Alright, hello there ladies and gentlemen, and it's Kellican here with another ridiculously exciting LP, as you can tell by all the excitement in my voice. Merry Christmas to everybody. I know most people are probably busy over the next couple days spending time with their family. I'm not sure why anybody would want to do that, but regardless, I know a lot of my friends are getting some pretty nice gifts, and I have to say myself, my brother bought me a laptop, so I'm extremely happy. And yeah, I hope everybody gets what they're hoping. And if you don't get anything, don't feel bad. I know what it's like from previous years. So, what game we're playing here is Unser Jr.'s Road to the Top. You're probably going, who the hell is Unser Jr.? And that's a fair question. Most people won't know who he is. Basically, he's one of the most well-known indie racing drivers of all time, and he actually won the Indianapolis 500 twice. So I was going through the list of SNES ROMs that I had downloaded from my ridiculously massive gaming package. I had to insert gaming in that. Anyways, so we have 4 different game modes, and I found this really interesting because he's an Indy car driver, but apparently there's a go-kart mode, and even better, a snowmobile mode. So we might as well just play snowmobiles because that's amazing. Anyways, let's get started here. I tried recording this a little bit before, and hopefully it works this time, but my heading right on the analog stick didn't work, so it was pretty awkward to try driving when you could only go left. I thought I was playing a NASCAR game. Apparently it's working this time. And if you can hear that, I don't know how loud the audio recording is, but when you have this cranked, I have to say that the audio level of the engine makes a snowmobile sound like a fucking blender. It's absurd. As you can see, this game's extremely beautifully designed. There's lots of different color snowmobiles, and I'm also very good at it, as you can see. I haven't played it before. I saw there was a snowmobile mode and was like, I gotta play this now. I figure it's pretty much like most racing games, except probably not rated as highly as most of them. I have this inability to drive on the giant, lovely colored patches of snow here. I think the one thing that would make this game better, and the one game I would like to see, is a Road Rash version of a snowmobile game. Set, Alaska or the Arctic or something. You could even make it dog sleds, or unlock dog sleds or something. But it would be really sweet to just be able to take out a giant mace, swing it around, and hit somebody in the face when you're riding on snowmobiles. But that's just a bit of a fantasy of mine. Not one of my top fantasies, but a pretty big fantasy. And I'd like to thank everybody because I have over 100 subscribers now, and I know a lot of that is due to most people seeing my name from the Deal or No Deal videos, and those were quite fun to do. It's definitely one thing about LPing is it's a lot more fun to do with somebody else, and so when you're playing something like Unser Jr.'s Road to the Top, it's not the same. It's just not the same. Plus, this doesn't have Howie Mandel, which is rather unfortunate. I'm in the lead for now until I crash, and every time I crash, I end up bouncing off another snowmobile, so I usually don't do too badly. I'm playing on medium. I should probably crank it up to hard, but anyways, this blender is getting pretty fucking annoying. So, yeah, I am taking suggestions for videos to play. Unfortunately, some games are too boring, and I'm finding as I play this that it really is too boring. This would be fun multiplayer, but for some reason it makes me want to play Hydro Thunder or Wave Racer, one of those games. Hydro Thunder is pretty sweet, I have to admit, but I could never beat it when I was younger. Back when I had an actual N64 is when I played that. I haven't played too many N64 ROMs yet. So apparently I beat that, and I kick ass at snowmobiling. So I'm the snowmobile champion. And yet I'm 8 seconds faster than Unser Jr. on a snowmobile, which I'd really like to see because I don't believe, and I think that's complete bullshit. He's actually he's been charged for a bunch of crimes now. I haven't really read into that, but I saw that. I was just like, holy shit. Go Unser. So we can try another mode here, I guess. I kind of want to kill myself at this point. We can try actual IndyCar racing. The Ooh, the Valhalla 150 and stuff. Well, we'll do the most NASCAR-like actual race. And here's some advice from Unser, which is great. 200 plus, everything will fly by you. Practice passing and turning at high speeds because it only gets harder. I believe that advice is really from Unser. Wow, those are some beautiful cars. To admit. There's my awesome turning skill. You can see my wheel keep coming out there. Apparently I'm in manual and I thought I was in automatic. That would explain why I was only going 60 kilometers an hour. This is going pretty sweet. I'm only like 10 seconds behind everybody. This is just... Now I'm kicking ass. 5th place, alright, why not? I can never get around the other cars. The hitbox on the cars is pretty much 2/3 of their size. Which I don't understand. I mean, even some of the old games, like, I understood there was a lot of bigger hitboxes on them, but you seem to be able to sneak through things, or at least the way you hit something, you can move by it, like, at the end there. Apparently I gotta do this for 8 laps, and I'm 7 seconds back, so go me. If you're bored out of your mind yet, just remember that people watch this type of race for 5 or 6 hours a day, 10 months a year, almost every Sunday. I mean, if you total up all the laps that some of those drivers drive, they drive usually 50,000, well, not 50,000, let's say 20,000 miles a year. I think that's fair. And all for stupid sponsorship, pretty much. I mean, you look at Formula 1 or something like that, and they pretty much have F1 racing, or sorry, I should say they have various, you know, smoking companies or things like that, and you know a car's a Ferrari or you know it's a McLaren, but that's usually the manufacturer. And then you have NASCAR, which is like Ford, Chevy, really useless shit in comparison. I mean, I still find it unbelievable the fact that Formula 1 isn't that popular in North America. When you compare the fact that cars go not only like 1,000,000 times faster, I believe they go up to 300 something, compared to a stock car that only turns around an oval for 5 hours. But I guess it's, you know, it's American tradition, and nothing against America or Americans. I love you guys, sort of, but you gotta choose a better sport. I mean, this is I know we have hockey, and somebody will counter with that, and they'll be like, "Oh, you guys watch hockey, And it's like, yes, well, we kind of know we watch hockey. I just got fucked there. I couldn't get out of that. I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, I lost my train of thought on that one. I'm still getting used to this continuous recording thing. Because if you're out of things to say, you're just like, shit, I gotta keep talking. But it's pretty fun. Regardless, we'll make some more fun videos soon. I've been playing a lot of Rock Band the past couple days, and unfortunately I can't make any videos of that because our 5th place, fuck me, our game bridge, it doesn't work on Windows Vista, or Vista, sorry. I have this huge habit of saying Vista every time, and I've never understood that.